Hello there again everyone, this is Philip at ZooLab back again with another animal video. In fact, this is actually going back to something that I sort of touched on before. My first video was meant to be me introducing my corn snake in the Facebook Live video online, but I couldn't do that actually because I checked on him in the morning before the video was meant to be sort of recorded, and I saw that he was shedding. Well, that whole process is done now, and so this video is briefly meeting sort of Slinky, the corn snake, but instead actually having taking a look at his skin. So what I'm going to do now is in fact pick up the camera and turn this around to his enclosure. Here it is, a sort of fairly typical sort of viv with lots of climbing stuff, but you should also hopefully be able to see his skin inside there, wrapped round and coiled round his sort of water dish and the plants at the back. There he is, the little Slinky, the corn snake, poking out, wondering what's going on. Well, what is about to happen is I'm about to venture inside his tank to get this skin out. I've got to get rid of this bung here so I can slide the glass to one side. He'll no doubt come out and say hello because he's a super duper friendly little corn snake. Here he is, little Slinky, and you'll see him whipping out his tongue, sniffing and smelling everything. There he is. But what we're interested in this time, Slinky, I'm afraid, is your skin. He's rather nicely, in fact, done a really nice shed, and I'm going to try and be as delicate as I can to unravel this around things so that we can keep it together in one big piece. It's gone around the water dish here, because when it is that the snakes do shed their skin like this in one big piece, it means in fact that the snakes are really nice and healthy, which is good. It means that the diet's good, and you know, there's no sort of medical problems there. It certainly hasn't got any ticks or sort of parasites, hopefully. Might just have to move this little house of his, this little hide, just so I can get in there. Hello mate, let me get your skin for you. Here it is now. What's really cool is I'll bring this out now. I'll set the camera up. I'll just pop his hide back for him in the right place so he can go back to sleep if he wants to inside there. Anyway, we'll say bye-bye to little Slinky because we're going to check out his skin instead in this one. Slide that back shut and pop the bung in place. There it is, so he's safely locked away again. Then I can bring myself back to the screen and we'll check out his skin. So, as you saw, I've just pulled this out of his enclosure. It's the whole length of him. It's a really nice sort of shed, in fact, that he's done. He's peeled it off his whole body. They typically sort of peel from their face this old skin, which is a lot like our nails, it's a sort of a thin keratinous material all over his body, including even over his eyes. So if I unravel this right to the very end, this is the top of Slinky's head. And what you can hopefully see in the camera there, if I put this on the sort of in front of the black top of mine, you can see his eyes very, very clearly. There, these are the sort of the skin and the scales that he has over even his eyes to keep them sort of well protected. Snakes don't have any eyelids; they can't shut their eyes, but their eyes are always open. They sleep with them, which is why they sort of often sleep inside hides, so they don't have things moving in front of their face. But they do have this layer of skin even over their eyes at the top there. So that's very cool to see. You can also very clearly see on this old skin, which is very recently shed actually, because it's still even in fact a little bit sort of plasticky. It hasn't dried out entirely, which is when it goes really crispy. You can clearly see that he's got very different scales on his belly, which are the sort of whole length of him. You can hopefully see there, these sort of longer ones in comparison to these sort of diamond shaped ones on his back. You can see there. They're the two sort of different scales that he has on his body, in fact. Now it's a really nice shed this, and I like keeping it all together like this so I can show people, again, it goes right down to the tail, and so like I said, that does mean that he's really nice and healthy, which is cool. So that is a snake's old skin, which is really nice, and from my friend Slinky, and we'll meet Slinky, the proper snake, sometime soon. But that's just a little clip to show you his old skin and how he's peeled it off inside his enclosure, in fact. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the short vid. I'll be back again soon with some more content. Look forward to seeing you then. All the best. Bye bye.